Come, let's sing Jesus, 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 let's sing an everyday children's way.
Hey there, friends. I hope you had a wonderful, super awesome weekend. Did you have a great day at church yesterday? I hope so. I had a wonderful time. I got to see some of my friends, and some of them were traveling, so I didn't get to see everybody. But I hope you had a wonderful weekend, and I'm so glad that you can be with me again as we take another week going through God's Word. Now this week, we're going to do something very, very special. You know how sometimes you could be talking to mommy and daddy, or you could be around your dog or your cat and you can get really, really excited, or you get really, you don't even know what to say. Did you know that God gave us these things called emotions to be able to express ourselves? Now, it's the way that we can talk to mommy and daddy and really tell them how we're feeling. You know how sometimes you might throw a fit and mommy and daddy say, "We don't behave that way." Well, that's right. We don't behave that way. But all this week, we want to talk about different ways that we can be just like Jesus in the way that He used His emotions. And today we want to talk about the emotion of compassion. Now, compassion's a really big word, but what does it mean? Well, when we talk about being compassionate towards others, we're talking about being kind to other people, really taking into thought how they're feeling and trying to make them feel better. And you know, in Mark chapter 1, verse 40 and 41, there's a man who comes to Jesus. We would say, "Oh, he's got a disease." Well, in Bible times, there was this disease that's called leprosy, and it still exists today. But leprosy would mean that your skin would be covered in all these flaky things. It would look like your skin is dying and decaying. And this man came to Jesus and asked Him, "Lord, can you heal me of my leprosy?" And the Bible would say that Jesus had compassion on the leper, and He actually healed the leper from his leprosy. Now, what happened next will blow your mind, but before we talk about that, let's go sing a song with our friend Paul, and I'll see you in a few seconds. Let's go sing.
Sing Christian songs with Paul.
Thanks, E.T. Hey, kids, would you like to sing another Christian song? How about The Steadfast Love of the Lord? The steadfast love of the Lord never ceases. His mercies never come to an end. They are new every morning. Great is thy faithfulness. The Lord is my portion, says my soul. Therefore I will hope in Him. Therefore I will hope in Him. Great job, kids. We'll see you next time.
Hey there, friends. You did a wonderful job singing with Paul. Paul said he'd been waiting to sing with you all weekend. And Paul, buddy, you got your chance. Great job, friends. Great job, Paul. Thanks for singing with us. Now, when we left, we were talking about a leper, someone who had a skin disease, came to Jesus and said, "Lord, if you are willing, heal me." And when Jesus looked at this leper, the Bible would say that Jesus had compassion on this man, and He healed the leper right then and there. And He even told the leper, "Now, don't go out and tell everybody what I've done." But the leper went out and did it anyways because he was so excited that Jesus had healed him. Did you know that there's a lot of people out there who are really sick? Do you know there might be some people where you go to church who might not have anybody to talk to and they've been at home the whole time? Or maybe during this time they've been quarantined at home and they have nobody to talk to. Did you know you can be just like Jesus by having compassion on those people? Now, you don't necessarily have to give them a hug, But you could give them a phone call, you could send them some food, you can send them a card and draw your favorite picture, or even just write your favorite Bible verse in there. And if you did that to everyone who you didn't see at church, but you really, really cared for, that would be a way that you could be like Jesus and be compassionate towards other people. Now, it's really, really hard for some people sometimes to find friends, but that's why God says we as Christians, if we want to be children of God, we need to be showing others that we really care for them. That's why when we say we need to be compassionate like Jesus, we need to make others feel like they belong to God's family. You belong to your family, or at least you feel that you do, right? Wouldn't you love it if you could go to church and be able to look around and say to everybody, you're a part of my family of God? Friends, that would be great, and a great way to show others that they're a part of the family of God is by showing compassion to them just like Jesus did. Now friends, that's all the time that we have today. Let's go work on our memory work, and I'll see you next time. Let's go. Hey there friends! So our memory work this week is going to come from Ecclesiastes chapter 3 and verse 1. That's Ecclesiastes chapter 3 and verse 1. Now since it's Monday, we'll say the verse twice together. So are you ready? Let's go. To everything there is a season, a time for every purpose under heaven. Now let's say it one more time together. Are you ready? Let's go. Everything there is a season, a time for every purpose under heaven. Now work really, really hard on your memory work, and by Friday, you'll have another part of God's Word in your special heart. Now friends, keep working on that, and until next time, I'll see you later, friends.
Come, let's sing Jesus, of Jesus, Jesus, of Jesus, Jesus, of Jesus, let's sing Jesus, and everyday children's way.